Sivan. Hello, everyone.
My brother. I don't know if you've seen him on my channel. I mean, some of you have. We made a few videos. One of them, I cut his hair. It was very funny, very goofy. And others were about me teaching him English. They were gonna do it again. Look, Vanya feels a little bit, I mean, as usual, shy. His English, it's not his, he's not speaking fluently, so it's gonna be a little bit hard for him. I appreciate his sacrifice. Жертва. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna read some texts, some simple texts. These are from Russian English exam that children take when they are in 9th grade. Like not everyone, but only those who like specifically pick English as their major. So the first text is about Vanya's specialty. It's about robots. Yeah, Vanya is like studying IT, something like that. I'm not really sure. What are you studying?
I'm studying.
Yeah, in university.
On
Faculty.
Faculty about IT in.
And like the name, like specific. How do?
Specific.
Yeah.
IT technologies in economy.
In economy.
In economy.
Oh, okay. Or in economics. Economic, типа как экономики глобальной или в экономике как в науке? Because in Russian we say economy, like we say economica, and economica means both economy and economics, if it makes sense.
Прикладная экономика.
Then I think it would be economics. Doesn't matter. So you are good with numbers and computers, right?
Right.
Okay. But he's not that good with English, but it's easily fixable. So today we're gonna do something. Okay, let's practice. Read. Yeah, let's read.
A robot is a machine that does work for people. The word robot appeared in 1820s, and it was first used in a science fiction story. In real life, the robot was invented later in 1854. There are different kinds of robots which are used in different industries. Most of them are operated with the help of computer program.
Not computer.
Computer program.
It's like in Russian, как по-русски computer.
Instead of humans, robots do hard and boring work in unpleasant or dangerous environments. They usually work faster and more accurately than people. They never get stuck.
Okay.
They never get tired and do not make mistakes. Nowadays, robots are often used for domestic needs, to clean houses or to look after sick and elderly people. Scientists say that soon robots will become a normal part of our life, like mobiles and computers today.
Again, you said computers.
Computers.
It's not computers, it's computers.
Computers.
Look, the original stem,
I
like
understand.
it was a
English
Latin.
word.
It was a Latin
Latin.
verb computare. I think something like that. Computare, which means like to calculate. I think. Типа считать, computare.
I understand.
And in English there is a verb to compute.
To compute.
Yes, let's see. I think there is a verb. I'm pretty sure.
Computers.
Yeah. To compute.
Compute.
It's basically like to calculate. Okay?
Okay.
To sum things up. To calculate. Okay. Computer.
Computer.
Like in Russian. Okay. I think it was very good. It was very good. Good job. And it's not pleasant. So when we say please, yeah, right? I'm talking about this word unpleasant. I see that here you want to read it as unpleasant because it's the same like in the word please, yeah, right? But it's not like please, it's like pleasure here. Pleasure, yeah. Unpleasant. Well, this doesn't make much sense. Yeah, but pleasure, pleasant, why? English. Okay, Vanya. Look, do you agree that computers never get tired and do not make mistakes? Because I think they make mistakes. Guys, I don't know. If you watch this video on my channel, I did the video on if you believe in this conspiracy theory, you can go to sleep. And for some reason, I was thinking about like different theories, and I was searching for like articles on the internet. And one, I do not remember how, but I found a page with like a list of conspiracy theories, and one of them was that something about Charlie Kirk. Okay, we are Charlie. Do you know this song?
No, I don't.
He's not on English side on the internet. But I asked ChatGPT like about this list, and the thing told me like it's not true. Charlie Kirk is alive. I'm like, wait, what? And I repeated the prompt, and it said, no, do not try to do not believe in conspiracy theories. Charlie Kirk is alive. So, and it was very creepy, very weird. But I'm asking you, is it true that robots do not make mistakes?
I think that зависит.
It depends.
Yes, it depends why, how algorithms robot use.
How a robot uses algorithms.
Because if a robot uses simple
algorithm
like take
what in Russian? What do you mean?
No.
What do you want to say? Do you like our outfits?
Robot hand take
robotic hand.
Yes, robotic hand take and replace.
Okay.
Replace, for example, car.
What, a car?
Yes.
Okay.
And this robot, вряд ли.
It's not likely. It's not likely to make a mistake.
Yes, it's not
this
likely.
Robot. Repeat after me. This robot. Robot is not likely.
Mistake.
Almost. Okay. Well, whatever.
And if robot have different algorithm with AI, It can some mistakes.
It can make some mistakes.
Like cleaning robot in home. It can lost
It can
under.
lose. It can lose. Lost.
It can lose. Yes, it can lose
Control?
under.
No. Okay.
No, under bed.
It can get lost.
Get lost under bed.
It's like the third form, да? Это у нас третья форма глагола. Типа get lost, get mad, get taken. Мы используем либо прилагательное. We're either using an adjective or the third form of the verb to use it with the verb get. For example, прилагательное with an adjective. To get mad. Разозлиться. Как будет расстроиться?
To get cry.
Не, sad.
Sad.
To get sad. To
get hungry.
To get hungry. When you want to drink water. To get
I don't know.
Thirsty.
Thirsty.
To get thirsty.
To get thirsty.
Yep. And with a verb, with the third form of a verb, it would be like this book gets taken. No, I'm get borrowed. This book is getting borrowed. Да, книжку занимают у кого-то. Заняли книжку почитать.
Yeah, borrowed.
The sink got cleaned. Да, sink, раковину помыли. Yep. Things like that. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
You just need more practice. Okay. Let's talk about something else. Let's find a different text. Vanya needs to learn English. He needs to practice. Okay. A new one about gadgets. I think. Yep.
Let's wait.
Yeah, let's read.
Nowadays, people can't imagine their kitchen without a refrigerator. The first refrigerators appeared at the end of the 18th century. They looked different. They were just ice boxes. The refrigerators of the past were just wooden boxes, sometimes lined inside with metal. People put ice into the box and then placed the food inside to keep it cool. The refrigerator, similar to the one that we have now, was produced by General Electric in 1911 in France. It was very expensive. Very expensive. In those days, with the same money, you could buy 2 cars. Today, in developed countries, almost every family has enough money to buy. Enough? Did you say enough? Enough money to buy a refrigerator for the kitchen. It's hard to imagine how difficult and uncomfortable our lives would be without a refrigerator. Very good. I like how you whispered. Look, well, I do not have any major corrections. I think it was good. Good job. What do you think about refrigerators? It's cool. It's cool. It's cool and it's cold. was in the refrigerator. My friend, father, my friend.
Father of your friend?
Father of my friend has a refrigerator.
I have. Everyone has a refrigerator, no? Well, you see, you shouldn't say a father of my friend. My friend's father.
My friend's father.
Да. When we talk about relations, типа чья-то подруга, сестра, друзья, мама, и тогда мы используем article as. Не. Почему сказал article? Apostrophe as instead of. For example,
Father
my mom's
friend or
no. My friend's father. My friend's father, my mom's sister, my daughter's toy, my brother's computer. But if you do not really own this thing, если не можешь прям владеть вещью, then if it's not a real person, if it's like a concept and an object, then we say like a picture of the sea. Типа море может владеть чем-то. No, yeah, that's why sea cannot possess or something. This is why we say a picture of the sea, or like we say the end of the street, because конец не может принадлежать улице, or vice versa, да?
Если мы говорим про море, которое принадлежит стране.
No, then we say an adjective. Например, for example, like Turkish, Russian river, Chinese lake. Мы не говорим. Well, I think you can say a lake of China. A lake of China. I never. Actually, that's a very good question, guys. What do you think? A lake of China. That sounds weird. China's lake. Chinese lake. These are the moments that break my brain. Well, technically, Russian river, a river of. No, I think you cannot say of. Okay. A river of Russia sounds very bad. I think nobody says that. And like, Russia cannot like own river, I guess, because Russia is like a concept. All countries are concepts. Countries do not exist. Ethnicities do not exist. Culture, whatever. Russia's lake. Let me know, guys, because I'm not sure. That's a good question. Пятерка тебе за вопрос. Okay. You were talking about your friend's dad who's got a refrigerator, like a big one, a very big refrigerator.
Yeah, a big refrigerator.
What does he store there? Store, хранить. Store как глагол означает хранить что-то. To store, хранить. So what does he store there in that big refrigerator?
Как difference?
Different things?
Yes.
Like what? Why do you need a big refrigerator?
Eat.
Food.
Food. So
I mean,
food. Maybe plants.
Plants? Yes. Like they've got greenhouses, типа теплицы. And they grow roses and flowers and sell them.
Yes.
And that's why, is it that Serbian friend? No.
Serbian friend?
Serbian. Это не серб?
No.
Кто?
Daniel.
Daniel. I like Daniel. He's a good guy.
Daniel is
a good guy.
He's
very tall. 2 meter tall, like 6'7". Well, no, it's not 6'7". I think it's like 6'5". Maybe it is 6'7". Wait, How much is 6 feet? Ты понимаешь, о чем я?
Да.
Okay. Feet in centimeters. Shit. 6 feet in centimeters. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Crazy. He's 6'7". Oh my god. No, it's crazy that the height of 2 meters equals 6 feet. 6'7".
It's funny.
In American. 6'7". Wow, yeah, Daniel is a good guy. Okay, nice. Look, now let's pause. Let's pause with reading. Let's talk. I think now you feel a little bit better, right? Let's speak in English.
I can please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I always talk very fast. I should be slower. Look, do you feel better now? To speak a little bit more.
В сравнении с чем?
Comparing to what you felt like in the beginning when we started filming.
Типа, насколько я...
Yeah, do you feel okay to speak more? Okay, not okay.
Okay, let's go.
So, question for you, my brother. Where would you like to live? In a big city or in the country? In the country, do you know what country means here? Country doesn't mean страна. Country means like countryside, like деревня, то есть не город, такой. Поэтому песни эти country songs. So where would you like to live? In a big city or in the country?
I would like to live in city. While I'm young. And after 80s.
So when you were 80 years old, 80, 80, or earlier, 40. 40.
40.
So you would, знаешь, говорят, типа в мои 40, то есть имеется в виду целая декада, да. Они говорят в мои 40-е. In my 40s.
In my 40s, I would like to live without
outside the city, like
outside city and
in the country.
Yes.
In the country, you would like to have a house.
Maybe. Yes.
Okay, kind of like our parents. They used to live in the city. Now they live in the country, in a village. Yep.
Yeah, because when you live in a village, you can spend your time for you and
like for yourself.
Yes, for yourself. And
like to be close, like our mom says, be closer to earth, be closer to the soil, да, к земле поближе. Okay, and what would you like to do? Like our mom, she's a big garden fan, right? She's the biggest gardener in the world. It doesn't mean that she's big. Our mom is not big. She's just a big gardener. Okay.
It's interesting.
It's interesting.
I help mom for garden.
Yeah,
he's in garden.
In the garden.
In the garden.
Yep. What else do you do? Who do you help?
Who do you help? I make Сам как, типа,
Somewhat.
углубление. Типа,
You dig. Ты копаешь. Dig. You dig.
Okay, yes, I dig.
Dig.
I dig place for flowers.
Okay. So you just dig. Well, I'm not even sure how you would like a rake. No, it's not raking. I think there should be a specific verb. Должен быть какой-то определенный глагол для именно типа разрыхлить.
Ямки.
Да? Нет? Ямки просто.
Да.
Okay, so then he's digging little pits for
Pits.
for seeds, for trees, right?
Right.
Who do you else help in the village? Our grandpa, right?
Можно еще раз. Я послушал.
Who
Не
do
знаю.
you else? Who else?
Что еще? Что иначе?
Who?
Кто иначе?
Кому еще? Who else?
Кому еще?
Who else do you help? Who do you else? No, who else do you help? Grandfather, right? Our dad.
But it was как, давно.
It's been a while ago.
It's been
A long time.
A long time, yes.
Yeah, okay. What did you usually do for grandpa?
Digger.
Digging?
Digging.
Okay, you must be a professional now in digging.
Как very востребованное. It's actually...
No. That's trendy. That's in trend.
Yes.
In trend. How else would you say that? High demand. Но это слишком сложно для тебя. High demand, like, okay. Do you know, какое у нас самое главное правило в экономике? The most important rule.
Спрос, предложение.
Спрос, предложение,
Спрос
правильно. In English, they say it, in Russian we say demand and supply, but in English they say supply and demand. So, demand – это спрос, и supply – это как бы поставки, предложения. In English they say supply and demand. And in Russian we say demand and supply. Which is, I think, makes sense because first, I guess you have a demand and then you have a supply. But maybe not in the modern world. They make things up. Yeah, they say, oh, now you need this product. So first they give the supply and then you get the demand. Makes you think. Okay, next question. What are the advantages of living in the country? But we were already talking about this, right?
Advantages.
Okay.
I say that
you have more time.
More time and
what
как
else?
Больше,
what?
More and no. Как alter.
What do you want to say in Russian?
Меньше. Less people.
Okay, less would not go with people because people we can count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. And then we would say fewer people. Yeah, also I think it's a big advantage. I get tired of the crowd so bad. Okay, next question. What is the main ecological problem in the place where you live? Let's think of our neighborhood here in Krasnodar and about our village.
Yes. We have ecological problem.
I think our main problems right now are not ecological, to be honest. Okay, but what do you think? What are the biggest ecological problems that we have?
About ecological problem
Yeah.
in our place where we
Live.
live with sister is a lot of car, but
A lot of
this
cars.
car как hasn't
Do not have
do
cars.
not have do not
Cars do
have
not have
green
filters. What
yes, filters in
for
Europe.
pollution, air pollution.
Air pollution.
That's
Там есть,
загрязнение.
yes,
Air pollution.
есть получается, у каждой машины есть некий уровень экологии, который она соответствует, как сказать, типа great, ecological great, maybe.
Что уровень? Да.
Типа в некоторых странах запрещены автомобили, которые не соответствуют экологическим нормам.
Some countries have norms for cars, for example. The amount of emission that they have is not comparable. Like, what am I saying? They have standards. Okay, if your car has more emissions than this level, then you cannot use this car. And in Russia, we have emission. Это выхлопной газ.
Yes, a lot of Russian cars that was born more
Were born?
was built in Russian can't sell in country like Germany because
they have different standards for
yes, a different standard, and it
This problem
is как меньше, менее smaller важность, более-менее важность.
It's not that important.
This not important. Them problem with water
Pollution.
Water pollution in
Kuban River.
Yes, in our country. Yes.
Actually, sure, water pollution is very bad, but you know that Russia only uses like 2% or something like that of all the drinkable water that we have. Or you say still water. Like, the amount of water that we have is enormous. Очень много воды. In Egypt, they spend like 300% of the water that they have. So, do you understand? 3 times more than they have.
3 раза меньше воды.
3 раза больше.
Подожди.
3 раза.
В Египте из-за него, типа.
Они не только свою воду используют, они ее импортируют. А у нас воды как грязи. Поэтому, не знаю. Well, I mean, pollution is still a big problem, but I think it's not that big, at least for now. Okay, let's think about another question. Have you ever taken part in any ecological projects in school? At school?
No, I haven't. I don't have.
No, it's correct. I haven't.
I haven't. Maybe we utilize. trash.
Utilize is not the... What do you... Утилизировали, типа, уничтожили, использовали?
Yes, yes.
Recycled, you mean?
Yeah, recycle the different trash.
Different trash. Different types of
different
trash.
type of trash.
Yeah, in Russian schools we still have this thing. It's from Soviet Union. It was a very big practice back then. Everyone has a norm of like trash that you should bring, like paper, metal, glass. And back then people they wanted to bring as much as possible, so they would bring trash and like real things that can be used, like they would bring books and paper, newspapers, just to get like a medal. Oh, he brought the... Oh, he's so ecological. He brought 300 kilograms of paper, and then his grandpa cannot find his encyclopedias. Like, grandson, where are my British encyclopedia? Ecology. Okay, what would you recommend to a person who wants to improve the ecological site? What is ecological situation in his or her hometown? It's interesting. In Russian exams, like here in these questions, in these texts, they would still use, like, when we talk about a hypothetical person, they would use his or her pronouns. They would never use their. Ты знаешь, по-английски можно говорить they, типа они, когда ты не знаешь пол. Это не означает, что человек обладает вот этими they, them pronouns. Это просто типа мы не знаем. We do not know the gender of the person. So in English it would be okay to say, what would you recommend to a person who wants to improve the ecological situation in his or in their hometown? Yeah. You don't have to say in his or her.
I think that person who wants to improve in his life, don't make a problem for ecological, and I think for как внести.
You mean make input?
Yes,
contribute
for как-то большое дело
for the big purpose. That's actually interesting. Большое дело, for the good, for... I'm not sure how you would the same connotation in English. Большое дело. For the rightful purpose, for the rightful goal, for the big goal, for something like this.
Okay.
So do not make what you meant, I think, is that you should not litter, не типа бросать мусор.
No, I think that people who want to improve.
People, это plural, их много, поэтому who want
to improve nowadays don't lose trash.
Don't litter.
Don't litter. And for improve the ecological situation, they can do publish
public
как публичную деятельность.
They can be they can be activists. They can do
Yes.
activism, public activism,
Public activism with
like
problems.
ecological terrorists, like glue yourself to something, приклеивать себя.
No.
It's not gonna work.
Yes, it's not gonna work.
I think the best thing is like just to be an example, right, yourself, and try to find people like, что нужно быть примером.
Yes, and say about this problem.
Talk about
this problem with your friends. If everybody
speaks out.
If everybody
Вы говорите speaks out.
Speaks out. A lot of people stop
polluting.
Stop littering and.
But I also think, the most pollution comes from the corporations, right? Not from people. It comes from corporations, from governments, unfortunately. And it is not that easy to fix, especially if you live in a country that
people who don't как сейчас.
What do you mean? Как еще раз?
Не мусорят.
Do not litter.
Do not litter. Will как выбирать.
Will choose.
Better
places, better towns, better countries.
No. Better
ways to do something.
Как типа чиновник.
Ministers.
Yes.
No, well, it's not really a minister. I think everyone knows what we want to say, right? Everyone understands our opinion, our point of view. I think we can finish here. Vanya, you should practice more with English. You should practice English.
Should.
Тебе стоит.
I know.
Больше практиковаться. Well, guys, thank you for watching this. I hope it was interesting. This lesson wasn't really a lesson, right? It was a little bit chaotic. Vanya, do you feel bad about your English?
Yes, I feel.
Yes, you do. You do
yes,
feel. Yes, I do.
Почему не feel?
Так не говорят. They don't say that.
Okay, yes, I do.
Do you want to fix? Do you want to be better in English?
Yes, I do.
Will you do something?
Maybe.
Okay, good. Okay. Thank you guys, and say goodbye. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. Bye. See you soon. Learn languages.